Right, good evening, guys, and welcome to the Doctor Who Series 11 finale preview show. Yes, can you believe it? Tonight is the finale of Series 11 of Doctor Who, and it's the Battle of Ramsgor Afkaloth. I think that's how you pronounced it, but I'm not really sure. Right. Okay. Yeah, Chloe is going to be joining us very soon. So yeah, guys, this is basic to share. If you want, you can share your theories, ideas, what you want to happen in the finale. What are your hopes? What are your thoughts? If you want to, you can put them into the comments below. So okay. So let me just see how that. Right. So yeah, if you want to, guys. Oh, right, Matthew Mirror, hello. When did you start watching Doctor Who? Do you know what, Matt? I think I started watching Doctor Who in 2005. So when the series first came back, with Christopher Eccleston and Billy Piper. Now, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to oh, hang on, my Skype. Oh, there it is. Right. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So guys, how are you? What are your hopes and thoughts? So, okay, Matt, what's your hopes and thoughts? In fact, right. Hello, Chloe. Oh, Chloe, are you there? Right. Okay. Chloe, are you there?
Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, guys, it's the Doctor Who Series 11 finale preview show. So we're basically sharing our hopes, thoughts, and theories for the finale. So, first of all, Chloe, are you looking forward to tonight's finale? Are you hopeful that the series will end out on a high tonight?
No, not really.
Yeah, I must admit I'm not optimistic, but of course they could surprise us. I mean, the fact that nothing is leaked out, the fact that the BBC have not showed it to the press or had some early reviews, you usually do. But could it be that something really big happens in it? I mean, well, I don't know, but if they've not revealed anything, then it could mean that something really, really big will happen tonight. So I don't know. That would be great if that's the case. But of course, I've not got my hopes up really. So Matthew Muir, hello to you. He's watching. And he thinks they should keep the Daleks out until season 12. The rumor is that the Daleks will be appearing in this year's New Year's Day special, which is now titled, the title has been announced in its resolution. So that could be a really interesting title, couldn't it, Chloe?
Yeah, some people are actually going with the theory that it's actually the Daleks are the baddies in the special.
Yes.
People are actually saying that that's not the whole title, and it's going to be called
Resolution of the Daleks.
It does fit.
It does fit. It's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to say that. I'm just going to say, don't get your hopes up, people.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because Hellbent, the synopsis said all the Doctors going back to Gallifrey. Oh yes, I can't wait for Gallifrey to come back. Gonna face the Time Lords, and we'll have one epic story, hopefully. And then we'll see all the Doctors, from the 12th Doctor's point of view, than saving Gallifrey, but it turned out to be none of that. So, yep, don't get your hopes up. So, Chloe, do you have any? Do do you have any theories on tonight's episode then?
Not really, because I've not really had like an emotional attachment, is what I call it, with this series. I'm just gonna let it run its course, really. Just see what happens. If it surprises me, it surprises me. If it doesn't, I'm just leaving like that, really.
Oh yeah. So some people are saying that they think Ramscore Amphkalos is an anagram for something. So do you think that could perhaps be the case?
That would be interesting. Yeah, I've actually not thought of that.
Yeah, and Ben was saying to me he thinks that the voice in the trailer when the doctor said "I know that voice" is actually Tim Shaw, but it doesn't credit Samuel Oatesley on the credits here on the website, unless, well, who knows? Do you think the Stenza will be back for this episode?
I hope so, because then it will kind of be like a story arc sort of thing, then, won't it? Because you have mentioned twice throughout the series, and we've not got anything other than that, so it would be nice to.
It would be nice, because without a series arc, it will just feel like a plain old episode of Doctor Who, which shouldn't be what a finale should be like at all. Yeah, so we'll see. Matthew Moore says he thinks they should bring the Cybermen back. What's your opinion? Would you like the Cybermen back?
Almost definitely, because they're my favorite villain.
Yeah, they are brilliant. The Cybermen, of course, they last appeared in the Doctor Falls. They did well, technically, they last appeared in Twice Upon a Time, if you're being technically, because they were there for the 10th Planet flashbacks, weren't they?
Yeah.
But I mean, they weren't the main enemy in that episode. So yeah, and Matt thinks that the title "Resolution of the Daleks" would sound too much like "Evolution of the Daleks." Yeah, I agree with you. I can't stand that episode, "Evolution of the Daleks." It's just the whole thing with New York and that, and Daleks in Manhattan, just probably one of the worst Dalek stories ever, in my opinion. But each to their own. Okay. Do you have any predictions for tonight's finale?
Not really. I'm just gonna let it flow and just watch it.
Okay. I think the Ux is another part of Stenza. I think it's going to be my prediction. And I'm live. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting, isn't it, Chloe, to see how the episode plays out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and we've got a good guest cast, because Mark Addy is who is a brilliant actor, so hopefully he should be brilliant in this episode. And Parcel Ascot, who I thought was a woman but turned out to be a man. Yeah, that was a little embarrassing. And Jan Lee, never heard of her. So we'll see. Chris Chibnall is back on writing duties. Alex Mercer is producer. Jamie Childs, who helmed The Woman Who Fell to Earth, he also helmed It Takes You Away. He's helmed a few episodes. Oh, and The Ghost Monument, he's back. And Matt Strevens, Chris Chibnall, and Sam Hoyle, executive producers. So yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. We've not really had anything really about this episode, have we? I mean, it's all been kept quite secret, which is good, I suppose. But yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting. So yeah, we'll see, won't we?
Oh, definitely.
So for series 12, what would you like them to? Who would you like to come back, sort of, in terms of villains?
Definitely the more loved villains, because I like that they're making new villains at the same time and new aliens and that, because that's always good. But at least bring back the fan favorites.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. However, I do think that no Daleks this series has actually been a sort of good thing, because, well, one, the thing is with the Daleks, you can't really do too much with them. I mean, it's just the same old exterminate the Earth, destroy every human into Dalek. It's just, I think they got a bit repetitive, I think. But at least the Daleks have, now that they've gone, it makes us realize that we take them a bit for granted. We expect them to appear in every series. So actually, this is sort of good. I think, but yeah, I would like the Cybermen back and the Daleks. Who else would you? Who else would you bring back?
God, I'm just trying to think. Them two are the only one I can think of at the minute.
Oh, okay.
You know, but yeah, you're just the familiar faces, so to speak, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah. All right, Matthew Mirror, this is an interesting one. He says, I honestly would have liked if they took the Daleks out of Army of Ghosts and Doomsday and make the Void Ship a mystery for season 3. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Because, yeah, I can't stand that dark evolution of the Daleks and Daleks in Manhattan. Just the pig guy and just, yeah.
And then they make a human hybrid, and it's like the Doctor says himself, the dogs would never.
And in Manhattan, that's just the wrong location for a Dalek story, I think. Yeah, I never can't stand that episode, but it's not as bad as It Takes You Away. I mean, that was, in my opinion, abysmal. If you saw our review, Matthew Miller says, like having the Daleks just teleporting themselves into hiding and focus on the Cybermen. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Do you know, I really love that line in Army of Ghosts and Doomsday when the Daleks and Cybermen talk like, how many Dalek we could exterminate you with one Dalek, and then like, what are you, pest control or something like that? It's been it's been a long time since I've watched that episode, but yeah, it's definitely a good episode. I think I do prefer the parting of the ways, I think, and Bad Wolf. That's a really good finale. However, one thing that I was thinking the other day, because Eccleston's regeneration seemed so anticlimactic, really, it seemed quite rushed and just too sudden, really. Obviously, his departure was leaked out by the BBC. It was, and they really handled that badly. But yeah, there was actually an alternate ending. It might intrigue you to know, Chloe, of Rose actually dying.
Okay.
So yeah, there was an alternate ending of Rose dying, and the Doctor just well, I'm not sure. we've never actually seen the ending, and it's never been released. But I hope they do release it one day, because it'd be great to see the alternate ending. Yeah, I think for series 12, I would bring back Gallifrey. I think. What do you think? Would you bring back the Time Lords?
Yeah, because I think the way how they handled it last time was just atrocious.
Hell bent, yeah. And Moffat undid Face the Raven. He literally undid that great episode he did.
Yeah, it was like you watched that, now forget it. That's pretty much what it felt like.
Yeah, that Hellbent just winded me up very much. Yeah. Yeah, so I would like a proper story on Gallifrey. In fact, my idea of, I think they should have brought back Gallifrey in Capaldi's last story, I think we should have had him back on Gallifrey to face Rassilon, and my idea would have been they would have had this young boy on Gallifrey who has mental issues, and he doesn't sort of trust the Doctor, and he ends up shooting the Doctor, which would kill the 12th Doctor and then forced him to regenerate. But anyway, that's for another day. But that's the special that I would have wanted. Twice Upon a Time, really. I'm not sure it was that. I didn't think it was that great, particularly with. I think Bill should have just been a cameo as a little memory, not throughout the whole episode. Pardon?
Like Clara was.
Yes, exactly. I think they should have had her for that one scene with Nardoi and Clara, and I think they should have actually had River and Missy in there, and Vastra and Strax. Oh no, they're not dead. Mind you, they could be. If all of them in harmony, that would mean those memories of them. Pardon?
Technically, we really don't know because when it being Doctor Who, it's always complicated.
Yeah, mind you, Bill. It's implied, because if she has her memory, then that means that Bill has died, and Harmony, those are her memories, because that's how Harmony testimony works. Anyway, enough on Twice Upon a Time. How did I get onto that? Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, now I remember. So yeah, I'd like to see Gallifrey back in Series 12. I don't think I'd like to see the Master back, because it's still too soon, I think. Do you think Missy actually didn't end up dying? Do you think she had a plan up her sleeve? Because she, some people are saying that you know, when the Doctor asked Missy to stand with her, she sort of did that weird thing that she held his hand, like she gave something to him.
Yeah, like she was thinking something.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if Missy always knew that once she would tell the Master that she was going to stand with the Doctor, he was always going to shoot her. So I'm wondering if she had a plan up her sleeve, and that she did regenerate. What do you think? What's your opinion on that?
I think she could have done, because after all, it is the Master, and the Master's very often.
Yes, but mind you, Missy would have no time to even possess a body, because basically the Master blasted her, so that would mean she would have a few minutes, and that was when she was still laughing. That was a few minutes, so she wouldn't logically have time to possess a body or regenerate or anything. So
yeah, we only have the Master's word on it that.
No. But we saw her. We saw Missy. She was laughing and she was still dying, and then her eyes, and then she stayed still. So there would have been no time logically for her to survive.
Yeah, but that's how in TV as well. That's how when they make surprise comebacks, they always do it like that. Like, you just seem like that. So it is sort of a possibility that the Master could come back. It would not surprise me at all.
Yeah. Matthew Murray says, it always seems that as the threat of Daleks gets larger, it simultaneously becomes easier to defeat. Yeah, it is a bit easier. I think they need to do a new thing with the Daleks. I mean, what do you think they could do with the Daleks, Chloe? You know, give us some sort of ideas. So I know I've really put you on the spot now, but
I might have to come back to you on that, because really, with the Daleks, I hate to say it, but they have not exhausted themselves with the ideas. But yeah, I do get where they're struggling with, you know, the fan favourites.
Yes.
So they are, you know, having that sort of problem.
Yes. I mean,
you know,
I think the last great Dalek story was The Stolen Earth and Journey's End. I liked them because they stole all the planets. I thought that was a very clever, that was a brilliant episode. That was, you know, I
made you feel them properly.
That was one of my favorite series finales out of New Who. It's just brilliant, wasn't it? All the companions back from the 10th Doctor's era. So yeah, and of course they had that cliffhanger at the Stolen Earth when you thought, is David Tennant going to regenerate? Have they really surprised us? I mean, I remember just seeing that cliffhanger and my jaw just dropping way back in 2008, because I'd already knew that David Tennant was leaving, because on my way back from the Blackpool Illuminations, I heard on the radio that they were saying he was going. So I thought he was going at Christmas, unless the BBC have surprised us. Anyway, why am I rambling on about that? Oh yeah. Matthew Mills says, I just dislike the very idea of a female doctor. I don't mind Missy, but a female doctor just doesn't work. Could you explain, Matt, how does a female doctor doesn't work? Because time, I don't quite get you, because Time Lords can change gender. The General changed gender. The Master, of course, yeah, well, Missy. The Doctor, way back in The Doctor's Wife, mentioned a Time Lord called the Colosseum, or the Colosseum. The Colosseum, okay. Yeah, that was a strange episode, wasn't it? When the TARDIS was a woman. Yeah, Neil Gaiman for you. I would actually like Neil Gaiman to become showrunner one day. I think he's a great writer. It's really good. I'd like him to become showrunner, or Jamie Matheson, who wrote. All right, I don't want to sound sexist, he says, but I feel the Doctor himself would be a step too far, frankly. And he says, why do you think Tennant dropped his Scottish accent? That's an interesting question. Because it's interesting. What did you say, sorry?
There's a canon reason for that. Like the BBC actually didn't want him to be Scottish or something. I think that was something to do with
it. Mind you, I should point out that Sylvester McCoy, he's Scottish and he kept his accent. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about that. So do you think for next series, Chloe, do you think they should Ryan and Graham should leave and then just have Yaz and the Doctor? Because I think with 3 companions, it's hard to get the balance of them all right in the story, to get them interesting things to do. So what what do you think should happen on the companion front?
Oh god, I don't know. No, because I like Ryan and Graham, but I feel like Yaz hasn't had the right time to be fleshed out properly the series. So they might focus on her next series because Ryan and Graham sort of completed theirs.
They have. They've completed their little. I suppose that is a little story arc, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah. In a way.
In a way, yeah.
Not episode story arc.
No, but a character arc, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. What I would do is I would have, because I don't think Bradley Walsh will be back for series 12. Because rumors is he's going to have a new chat show. He's going to be busy with the chase. I don't think he'll come back. So I think Graham and Ryan will leave in the New Year's Day special, and Yaz will stay with the Doctor, and it'll just be them two, I think. Or I think Graham will leave, and Ryan and Yaz will start to have a romance and eventually get married. And then at the end of series 12, I predict they will leave the Doctor. The Doctor is alone. And then in series 13, for Whittaker's final series, she'll have a new companion. I know that's going a bit far ahead. I mean,
yeah, that is going to. You're off on your own tangent there, mate.
Yeah, sorry. I like Jodie. I like her very much, but what my prediction is, I think Graham will leave in the New Year's Day special. We'll have a series of Ryan, Yaz, and the Doctor. Ryan and Yaz. Ryan and oh gosh, it's 6:25, so it's finale time. Right. Well, thank you very much for watching. We've run out of time, so thank you, thank you, Chloe, and it's been great. So yeah, so it's going to be very interesting. So goodbye, guys, and I think we'll do our review sometime next week. I think. What about? Okay. What about Friday the 14th? So that's next week, next Friday. Hang on. Let me look on the calendar. 9, 6. Oh, wait. Yes. Friday is the 14th. Are you available for that?
I'll have to text you when I get the confirmation myself because I don't really know.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Right.